work on quotient rule, which is going to be the third rule of rules of differentiation. Don't forget, before now we have been on the differential calculus. Try as much as possible to watch our video right from the beginning, because there will be a problem if you jump to this. Now, when we talk about quotient rule, we are talking about division. You know, that is the meaning of quotient. You know what is on what's the polynomial, you know, quotient function, all these things. And don't forget to share and subscribe. If you have not subscribed before, kindly do that for better updates. When we talk about quotient rule, we are talking about y equals to v all over what? U all over v. Don't forget, this will be function of x. If I'm working along with x, if I'm working along with what? X. But if I'm not working along with x, just note that. And my dy, dx will be equals to v du dx minus dv dx divided by v squared. Take note of that. Take note of that. I think with this, I'll be working on only 2 examples due to time. Yes, due to our time, I won't be able to do more because of time. Okay. Okay. Let me try to do as much as I can't. Now, my y equals to x cubed plus 8. This is 4 divided by 2x squared plus 3. And let me try to have another one here. My y equals to 4x4 plus s cubed minus 5 divided by 4x squared. And let me just move another one here. My y equals to all over cos x. We are finding the y, the x. We are finding the y, the x, and also we are finding the y, the x. Now, let's see these 3 examples for better, for illustration purpose. Now, with these 3 examples, you try to, understand. What I just need to do, let u equals to 4x cubed plus 18, and my v equals to 2x squared plus 3. Take note of this very well. This is very, very important. This is the principle that is guiding them. Now, I can also grab my du, the x will be equals to, this is of x, it will be equals to, I have 12x squared. And the v, the x will be equals to 4x. Now, since I have this, I can now say that what? I'm talking about this, dy, dx will be equals to, what is my v? My v is 2x squared plus 3, and my du is what? 12. I can put my 12 here. There won't be any problem if I put 12 here, and x squared. And minus, what is my u? My u is 4x cubed plus 18. My dv is 4. I can have 4x here divided by, what is my v? My v is 2x squared plus 3. That is my answer, squared. Because of square here. That is all. Now, successfully, I've differentiated this. Now, if I want to show myself that I know book, you can factorize, which I will not be able to do that for you. Now, look at this also. My u equals to, u of x equals to 4x minus 5. And the x will be equals to 16x cubed plus 3x squared. Now, and also my v of x equals to 4x squared. My dv the x will be equals to 8x. Now, I can also descend, move on by having dy, the x will be equals to, my v, don't forget, my v is 4x squared. My dv, please take note of that, a multiplied by b, the same thing as what? A bracket of b. Now, when we talk about differential calculus or anyhow, kindly use brackets more. Don't use multiplication sign. Take note of that. Very, very important. Okay, now I have this, and what is my dv? My dv, I'm talking about v, and my du. My du is equals to 16x plus 3x squared, and minus, what is my v? My u. Hope I'm not making a mistake. No, my u is 4x4 plus 3 plus s cubed minus 5, and my dv is 18, which is 8s divided by, what is my v? My v is this, which will be 4x bracket of 2, which I can turn into what? This will be 16 s raised to power 4. That is my answer. Now look at this also. Now look at this. I have y equals to, you have my v of x, my u of x equals to x. Du, the x will be equals to 1. My v of x equals to cos x. My dv, the x equals to minus sine x. Now, I can now continue by saying that what is my u? My v is cos x. My du multiplied by 1 minus, what is my u? My u is x. My dv is minus sine x divided by cos square. Now, which square of that? Can you see that? I can now say that my answer by my y, dy, the s will be, this is dy, the x equals to. Now, this will be equals to, I will be talking about cos x plus s sine x divided by cos squared x. That is my final answer. Now, this is our first case. Now, another case that it can come in form of, let me try to work on another case which you may see it in this form, just in case. Okay, I will just simplify that. Permit me to write the question. Okay, look at this particular one also. This can be a problem. Now, when I have something like this, what you just need to do is also a simple way of handling this question. Now, this one, you can write this as 1 plus x bracket of 1 over 2, 1 minus x bracket of 1 over 2. That is only the logic behind it. Also, this also can be written as s3 all over what? S2 plus 3 bracket of 1 over 2. By so doing this, I think the problem is very simple for you. You follow the normal way, which is, if I'm u, my u will be equals to 1 plus x 1 over 2. My du will be equals to, which is of x, will be bring down the power, differentiate inside, and return, which is s plus bracket of minus 1 over 2. And also my v of x will be equals to 1 over 2. My dv will be equals to 1 over 2 bracket of minus 1 and 1 minus x bracket of minus 1 over 2. Now, that is the logic behind it. I think you cannot continue by having your what? The v, the y, the x will be equals to my v, what is my v? This is my v. I have 1 minus x bracket of 1 all over 2. My du is 1 all over 2 of what? If our u, I don't need to do that. 1 plus x bracket of 1 all over u. I mean, minus will be here, sorry. Minus will be here. And minus my u is 1 minus x bracket of 1 all over 2. And the v will be 1 all over 2 bracket of hope I'm not making mistake. V, and okay, I'm not making mistake. And this will be equals to there is a minus here. This minus will turn this one to plus, and 1 over 2, which I'll be having 1 minus x bracket of 1 over 2. Now, by so doing that, divided by everything divided by v square will be what? 1 minus x. That is bracket of 1. Because square of this number will be what? 1. Okay, look at this also. U will be of x will be equals to sine 3x. The x will be equals to 3 cos 3x. And v of x will be equals to, now the x will be equals to what? I will be having minus 2 e raised to power minus 2x. Now, by so doing this, I can now continue by having dy. The x will be equals to, what is my v? This is my v, e raised to power minus 2x. The u, which is going to be 3 cos 3x, minus, what is my u? I have sine 3x, which is, I'll be having plus 2, which is the minus where we multiply, and I'll be having e raised to power 2x minus. Now, divided by, what is my v squared? It means I'll be having e raised to power minus 4x. That's all. Look at this also, it's very straightforward. My u of x into the cos x, my du, the x will be equals to minus sine x. And also my v of x will be equals to sine 2x. My dv, the x will be equals to 2 cos 2x. By so doing that, you continue you apply it, which I have dy. The x will be equals to what is my v? My v is sine 2x. Yes. The u will be minus, which is I'll be having minus here. The u is minus sine x, and minus, what is my u? I have cos x, and the v, which is I'll be having 2 here, and I'll be having cos 2x. By so doing that, divided by, what is my v? Which is I'll be having sine squared 2x. That is all. The same thing here, which this also is a very simple one. You can try this and you can get back to us. I think I'm tired of solving it for now. You can do this by yourself. I'll be stopping here. Once again, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.